finally put the babies to sleep.
I know. Yours.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Yes, this is part of
Nobody knows.
the schedule.
They don't know about this. They don't know about this part, do they?
The pumping is real
Yeah.
out here. Yeah, if I sound like a little out of it or like low energy, again, I pumped already twice, and putting the babies to sleep and stuff, you kind of lose track of getting your meals on time. So I'm trying to catch up right now. After I film this with my husband, gonna pig out.
Yes,
So
you have to.
You have to. And shout out to Stanley. It should be
Seriously?
called a Stanley Weber. You know, if you like put on our Lucky Stanley or something.
Just let me know what
You guys think is good.
because it is a lifesaver,
It's a
to be honest,
lifesaver.
because I am not a big water drinker. It sounds terrible, but once I got the Stanley cup, life-changing.
It's a game changer.
Drinking water, like, I didn't even know like how many waters I go through a day, and my husband's like, "Well, you're on another one." I'm like, "What, already?
How do
Cool."
you guys have one of these things?
So
Tell me.
seamless, like I love it.
It's a game changer. Oh, by the way.
It is a game changer.
By the way, my wife, since I got married, only drinks this. All right. And if you guys know anything about,
It's not a bougie thing.
Honey.
It's more like a lifestyle for me. I've been drinking it since I was, I don't know, like it's been years and years, over 10 years. So why change it? You know.
do you guys have any wives that have like certain things that they need in order to live with you? This
In
is
order
one of them.
to-
No, I'm just kidding. This is Fiji. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've gotten hooked
I
on.
got him hooked. So don't complain now.
Oh, Saratoga. Let's get into what's on your guys' mind. What's on your mind today, honey? Because we're out here in Miami
Yeah,
again.
this whole mom thing is amazing. It's just like, you have to be on schedule. For example, yesterday we were on schedule, and then my husband, of course, comes in after I'm done with my shower, and he's like, "The babies are awake. Let's just go out." Oh.
I know. Sometimes you're not supposed to do that. Any of you guys have wives, or your lady has had a child, you have to be very aware of
The baby's schedule.
and
the
then the
mom's
mom's
schedule. Because like
postpartum's real, guys.
yeah, and I just had pumped already twice, like today's scenario, and I needed food, but it's like we didn't have time for me to like eat. There's no such thing as real quick because like I have to digest my food and like really take it in. And having two babies running around, like not running around, one of them running around, the other one probably crying. It's really hard to sit there and eat your food. So I was just like, let's just not waste time. Let's just go, But that was my mistake because I like paid for it because I'm like, oh no, I'm feeling a little dizzy. Oh no, I'm feeling lethargic. And yeah, like it takes a lot. It takes a lot to just go to the mall.
It really does. Like you said in the previous, if you guys haven't watched the previous episode, I think it was number 2, because we're just starting this. What I've noticed is to do anything in life, to get to the next level, and anything that you guys might be doing too as well, it's so much. It takes so much effort. You feel like you're willing to give up, but you got to keep going. Like to get out of the house took 2+ hours. To do something as simple as going to the mall, what's it like for somebody that has more than 2 children?
Yeah,
3
I
children,
wanna know.
4 children. We have to give a
I
shout
have
out
to
to
give a lot
anybody.
of credit for you guys that have 2 or more.
Way to go.
Wow.
Way.
I thought 1 was pretty difficult, but yeah.
Bruh, I have the utmost respect. Lucky family, welcome home. If you haven't already, comment 777.
Lucky.
Comment that you love Lucky.
And you
in
spot
the comments.
Lucky.
Can you see? Can you spot her?
There she
You right
is.
there? Okay. But that lady right there, telling you guys a really deep story. We're gonna get into even some more stuff, but my wife literally almost died when we first came down and fell in love with each other. Back down to Florida after we just gotten married here in downtown Miami. So if you guys see us in Miami, we're actually breaking through our fears right now. It sounds really weird, but my wife almost died.
Came back to Miami.
Yeah, she almost died by a homeless man getting knocked. Literally three women, my wife and 2 other women included, almost died that night. A homeless man had a crowbar
And
went
started attacking
haywire.
women.
And yeah, he had it out for women. And my wife, I still remember to this day, downtown by Bayside. And I think this is
Cross the
important
street
for
from
any of you guys that don't know how much women go through. this physical abuse is real, you guys. Mental abuse from men to women is real. But to see a man that just hated women, and I know it was a homeless man, but it doesn't matter. It could be any man. But this homeless man had a crowbar and had anger that
intense rage. He had very intense rage against women.
And he hit her in the back, hit her on the side. He almost hit her, but she
almost broke my ribs.
She put her head down, missed her head, and then
I
all
made her
I
run
hear,
for it.
yeah. And I still remember to this day, I thought, because everyone else thought, that she got shot. So all I hear is, she got shot, she got shot, she got shot. And, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys might be able to in the future to know more about the story, but I want you to know that we're a different type of family. You're not just following some YouTubers
go through
that
some
are
insane trauma.
Yeah.
And here we are, still together and
I'm very proud of you.
stronger than ever.
Yeah, that story is going to be told maybe in the future, all the way detailed in a book or whatever it might be. But I want you guys to know that why are you following this journey of ours? Why are you feeling like this is the place you need to be? Is because this dog right here is not a dog. Lucky is more than just a dog to us. Lucky changed our lives. And Lucky's
She's still a family member.
spirit is inside of this community, you guys, because can you tell them the story as to after all that happened, and I can go and rewind it even more, but she's laid with us, slept with us each and every night while we went back to New York to her family's house, her mother-in-law and father-in-law's house, to heal from that trauma. And there's still some healing to do.
And mind you, remember when we went back, I took him back to introduce him to my family in New York, and mind you, Lucky is very picky about people that she meets, and she doesn't like everybody. She's very like particular, and especially when it comes to men, she's very like, like very standoffish. But that's why I told him. I jokingly said, but I was also serious. I was like, if my dog Lucky does not accept you, I don't think this is gonna work.
How do you think I felt when I knew in my heart I wanted to marry this woman? I thought to myself,
no pressure.
Like no pressure. Has anybody ever felt that way where you're like, if this isn't gonna work, if like my dog, for example, doesn't like you. Many of you guys have maybe been through these different scenarios, but to me, I was like, I need this dog to like me. What the heck is going on here?
But he didn't have to do anything.
To do a thing.
He didn't have to do anything. As soon as we got there, my dad drove us from the airport to my house back in New York, my parents' house, and we get out, and Lucky runs right to me because obviously she knows me. I'm like, oh my God. And next thing you know, she just runs up the hill and goes right to my husband. Like,
it was mind-boggling.
And she just goes right to his arms, and
I was like, I love Lucky. I love you so much.
And then she's just giving him the biggest hugs and kisses, and it was just like love at first sight for her. And she was just, me, my dad, my mom, we're all looking at him like,
yeah,
did that just happen? Like,
the dog knows its owner. Think about that. The dog knows the person that they love.
She said, you finally brought my dad.
Aw, I love you. Well, because of Lucky, she is still living. Because of Lucky, we have 2 beautiful children. Because of you watching our content, we are still living this lucky, abundant life, and we want you to do the same thing and think to yourself that Lucky means more to you than you've ever known.
100%.
Think about that. Like, you're now watching this content because maybe you've been praying to God. Maybe you've been believing in bigger visions and stuff like that, and you're like, where's my luck coming from? Today's your lucky day. You found us. Congratulations. Welcome home. Welcome to our family. So if you're watching this right now, we believe in family. We believe in long-term family all the way to the end. We believe, you know, in sharing our luck with you. We also believe that if you don't have a family, join our family.
Yes.
Does that make sense? And if you don't have a family but you want to start a family,
thank you for welcoming us to your family.
Thank you for welcoming us. And yeah, we can't wait for you to start your own family and take from us any information that you feel is right. And if it's not, still let us know in the comments below. But we appreciate you guys for, you know, watching thus far. It's going to get better. We're just learning as we're going right now.
So stick with us, and lots of trial and error. So, but that's what makes it so authentic and fun. So
we didn't even know what to do. We got to again. Make sure when you gentlemen you turn from a boy to a man. You have to have a really strong lady that turns you from a boy to a man. This woman changed my entire life. She coached, mentored me to become a man. I was a boy in the beginning. Many of you guys are watching this right now. You have a boy, you're dating a boy. You got to change that boy to a man, and you're going to learn that throughout this entire life journey of watching our content. I just want to say I thank you again, honey. I'm proud of you for everything you're doing. And then for all you ladies out there, you got to convince that man that he is a man. She did that for me. When I first ever heard a feeling of that, when she said, hey, you're such a man, I was like, I'm on the right path. And she said that to me, I was like, okay, this is the one I'll take care of the rest of my life.
Even if you guys have to, you ladies have to test that boy. It's kind of like
Thanks a lot,
test him. And if he is actually a man, you will lose him, but you're going to lose the boy version of him. And then the man, if he is a man, will come and find you and like win you back. And it's like, you lost that boy for good because that man doesn't want to lose you now.
Yep.
And yeah, just you have to take that risk too. Just let him know the rules, let him know what's up, let him know like, you know, you have so much potential. Like, you can become a man. You are a man. Just live up to that name.
Yeah,
you know?
speak that into existence.
Yeah. So.
No, you really did that, and that's the one thing that I'm so grateful for as everyone watching and listening in is we are going to grow together, okay? We're gonna develop together. We're gonna transform together. We're gonna have lucky life together, if that makes any sense. We didn't even know what fail forward, by the way. We didn't even know how to use our spot, by the way.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? Like, we just kept doing these videos. People were like, why don't you showcase your 2-story penthouse? Like, I don't know how to even do it. We were like, wait, what do we do?
Yeah,
They're like, can you just talk on camera? Like, okay, that's fine.
Let's just share our stories on
They're
camera.
like, you guys have a really nice car.
With our little family.
Can we talk?
That we created.
What we're going to do is we're just going to what? Share our life, the lucky life.
Our experiences, our trauma.
Hopefully you can learn from it.
Good times, bad times, times that made us to like who we are, into who we are. So, yeah.
Yeah. And we're
Stick
not
with
perfect.
us.
I will tell you since day one, we're not perfect, you guys, but we're always doing our best to get better. We have our fair shares of ups and downs. In a way, I do believe when you go through it, you have to grow through it because
Exactly.
God's only going to put the best warriors through the most pain, okay? You're living a lucky life. It's not easy, okay? And we're gonna stand for something with Lucky, and what Lucky can stand for is LUCKY, is love, understanding, commitment, knowledge, and lucky you for the Y.
Exactly.
Let's have fun.
That was good.
I made that up. I don't know
Very
where.
good.
It's okay. We're keeping that.
Okay.
Love.
Yeah,
God bless
love
you
you
guys.
guys.
We have to get going
Bye.
because there's a little baby about to wake up.
That was
We can see
good.
her waking up. Love.